On a wing and a prayer. This morning we had a wonderful breakfast and we left the Ransom Blue Hotel. And though it was rainy, pouring, sometimes drizzling, it didn't dampen us pilgrim spirit because this is part of the ordeal when you're a pilgrim. Rain, sleet, and snow. Felt like I was in the post office. We headed through the cities on foot through Krakow, and we had Mass at St. Nicholas Parish at 9 o'clock. And afterwards, the pastor, Father Joseph, gave us a presentation on the history of this great parish. Marvelous, the beauty, the artwork, the history. Built in the 12th century. It was built outside the defensive walls of Krakow, and it was first housed by the Benedictine monks in their own prayer. Seems like every time there was some kind of war that took place with Krakow, this particular parish was mowed down to the ground, but rebuilt. Blessed Anna Shranowska. She was a nurse and teacher, worked with John Paul II, and her program was working with the elderly who were in their homes. She had a great love for the elderly and the care of souls. And her relics now are housed in St. Nicholas Parish.
This is a wing and a prayer. As I'm in the very near the sanctuary, surrounded by various images to our Blessed Mother and just wonderful Baroque art. As you can see as I swing around, all these different scenes that St. John Paul II saw as a parochial vicar when he was assigned to this parish here in Krakow. It's just remarkable. Above me as well, there are various, as I move forward, upward, there are angels. And all these angels are holding various banners to Litany of Mary. And the artist used the faces of the children that were in the area. Just remarkable. We're giving us a little time here just to pray and reflect. It's just been amazing.
From there, we traveled through various market squares, visiting as we were on our way to visit the Royal Cathedral, which was on a hill where the kings of Poland also lived, were housed, and where they were also buried. So the Royal Cathedral is named St. Stanislaus and St. Wenceslaus. And beautiful architecture as we were able to enter in. Not many pictures were being taken because this was a no-no, but various, as you can see, various pictures were taken by us pilgrims as we climbed up the bell tower and the huge bells that we saw. One particular that took 8 people for it to swing, and great music to be played by all these beautiful bells in the tower, with some 70 steps that we took going up and down. From the very top, we also came down to the crypt where bishops and royalty were buried. And there, from then, we ventured to various side altars, and one of them, as you suspect, it is a side altar of John Paul II, for he was also the Archbishop and later Cardinal of this great cathedral parish of St. Stanislaus and St. Wenceslaus. And it was there that we wrote petitions to be offered up and spent some time of prayer as we wandered through this rich cathedral of history. And so on this wing and a prayer, we say goodbye to St. Stanislaus and St. Wenceslaus, where we have just spent some time in the rain. As you can see, awesome. It was it was power for the course that we were in. From there, on our way to our restaurant, we briefly viewed the outside of St. Peter and St. Paul, where John Paul II's parents were married, Carl and Amelia. What a marvelous experience to walk in the footsteps of these holy people, St. Faustina, St. Maximilian, St. John Paul II, and many blessed people we also encountered along the way in these various parishes, and just the people of Poland. God bless you on A Wing and a Prayer.